back to another flyout video. Today we are going to be making a Dorito plane stealth fighter sort of thing, based off of the F-117 Nighthawk. So I originally got this idea because I was like reading the news or something. I don't know what I was doing, and I saw an article about China's new scary stealth fighter. The website itself, questionable at best, but the actual picture was pretty cool, so I wanted to try to recreate that. But while doing that, I kind of gave up because it didn't really look that great. And I just went for like the triangle shape, F-117 style. And the design itself was very simple, but I tried some things that I haven't done in one of my designs before, like the Bombay. I've never done like Bombay or gear doors or anything like that, because I'm just lazy. I just don't want to do stuff like that. But I tried putting in a Bombay this time, and it turned out pretty good actually. It's just like a triangle looking thing. I know the F-117 is a bit more complicated than just like a flying triangle, but all I did was just put a flying triangle. The exhaust outlets for I don't know what they're called, but like the afterburner look the nozzles, whatever looking thingies on the F-117. F-117 doesn't actually have an afterburner, but like the exhaust, whatever it's called, that I couldn't really figure out how to like put the engines inside of the plane, and then have it come out the back and still look good and provide reasonable amount of thrust. So I was like, I'm just gonna make it single engined and do what I'm doing here. So it's not exactly an F-117. I'm not trying to fully recreate anything. Whenever I base a plane off of another plane in real life, I'm not trying to fully recreate that plane. All I'm doing is just basing it off of that plane because I think it looks cool, right? Maybe someday I will try to actually make replicas, but I think that's for boring people. Only if I completely run out of ideas. And I don't think that'll happen anytime soon, hopefully. So yeah, the wings on the F-117, they're kind of swept back, but I put like a triangle. I'm not sure if this is delta wing, but I don't have like a swept wing design. Well, it is swept, but it's not like the line. I don't know how to describe it. I'll put like a picture or something. I really don't have anything else to say. That this design is very simple. All that there is now is like Bombay. I did a lot of fiddling around with the Bombay, and I don't put in a cockpit because I'm lazy, and I don't really want to put in a triangle-shaped cockpit, even though it probably wouldn't be that hard now that I think about it. I just thought that since it's a triangle, it would be some weird shape, and I just didn't want to deal with it. And here you see I'm putting in the Bombay doors. Now, I probably could have done it a different way, and it would have been much easier, but I just used my extremely convoluted way of like local position equals 0, but since I have local position, I'm putting it on hinges, the local position would be 0, or else it would be the position of the hinge and not the position of the fuselage. So I have to like go into the local hinge and look at the position, then do the inverse of that local position to make it 0 with the actual fuselage, and most of the time that it isn't exact because there's also rotation to factor in, and also it just isn't exact because it only goes to like hundredths, and sometimes I have to move it like within like thousands or something like that. And that's basically it. I think that's we're basically done with the build. Uh, I do some fiddling around with the doors, and then I put the Mavericks in, and that's it. I only have 2 Mavericks in this, but yeah. All right, here we are. Um, so we have our F-117 based off of looking thing, something or other. I only have 2 what are these? Mavericks? They're Mavericks, right? AGM-65. Uh but so we're gonna shoot down 2 or blow up 2 SPAAs. Well, this is supposed to be like some kind of like bomber or something, right? So I'm just going to like I'm going to fly for a little bit until we get to far away enough or something like that, and then I will spawn SPAAs and then shoot them down. Okay, so I think this is about good enough for us to start spawning our SPAAs or SAMs. So there's 2 of them, and then we disengage. And I do have countermeasures, because I doubt that this thing is actually up to code for stealth. Like, see, they're already shooting at us. So I don't think that this will be able to evade any radar or anything like that. But I mean, it wobbles around a bit. It actually doesn't fly that poorly. It goes decent speeds, and then it does turn decently. So we have that going for us, at least. Then we just open our bomb bay here. And looks pretty nice, I think. That was close. I think around the 20-kilometer mark is where I can start launching off the Mavericks. I don't have them on the thing that like pops out because I'm too lazy to do that, and they'll just like start lofting anyway. I don't know why, but the Mavericks always just like they fly upwards before flying towards the target, which is not great if you have them in an internal bay like this, but it's whatever. I mean, like, it seems that the stealth works at least somewhat, right? Because that it didn't like pull onto what the heck? Did it just come around for another pass or what? Or was that something that the other Sam shot? God. I'm not sure if I have to like keep a constant laze on the Sam, but it looks like the Maverick's doing its thing. Let's hope it just keeps doing that and it kills the Sam. Yeah, it seems to be going for it. And confirmed kill. Alright. Alright, so the Sam is shooting at us now. So I kind of want to see if the stealth technology actually works. I kind of want to not evade it, but I feel like that won't really end very well for us. So yeah. But I just love like watching the Bombay open and close. I just sometimes I just fly around and then open and close the bomb bay a bunch. I don't know if that's just me, but I like watching that. Uh, you know what? I am going to evade that. Yeah, this thing is very wobbly because it doesn't have a horizontal tail thingy, horizontal stabilizers, I believe that's what it's called. Oh, what the? Yeah, they just do like a 180 and they come around and turn back for me. That's weird. Alright. Oh wait, there's another missile coming for me. That's not good. Oh, it actually fused, but fortunately we are fine, but there's another one. That one also fused. That's a bit worrying, but I think that the SAM should be out of missiles now. Let's see. Yeah, it's out of missiles. And I can just watch the Maverick go in towards the SAM. That's cool. I just recently learned that you could do that. I didn't know you could do that before. Like the camera controls. Alright, so we're actually already coming up on the runway. That was pretty quick. But let's see. I hope that I can land this. In my other videos, I haven't really been that great at landing my aircraft, so I'm just gonna like bleed a bit of speed before I come in. I'm just gonna do that. And then I'll have like a little bit of distance between me and the runway before I start like going down so that I can actually set down on the runway and not roll off of it if I come in perpendicular to it. I might have actually throttled down a bit too far away from the runway. Yeah, mouse aim does not like this plane because it has the weird like swallowtail thing. I'm not sure if that's what you call it, swallowtail, but it does have a weird looking thing. Like the V tail. Alright, so I have flaps down now. And I need to bleed a lot more speed before we go in. I'm putting gear down now. So hopefully if I am a bit short of the runway, I won't slam into the ground. But looking good so far. Maybe I turned in a bit too early, so I'm not like exactly on in line with the runway, which is probably not the best thing. I think I'm going to throttle up some more because we are getting dangerously close to the ground right now. I can't see where I'm going, which is not good. Okay, now I throttled down because like I see the runway over to the side. Oh, oh. Uh, not exactly on the run. Oh. Oh. Um, I didn't know that the runway was like that. But I think better than the previous attempts. Like, at least I set the plane down and it didn't blow up. But yeah, that is whatever this thing is. So, thank you for watching and goodbye.